What's going on, YouTube? Y-Cut back in the building. Here comes some more 2K22 content. 2K23 on the way once again. But for now, we play. Got a drop coming out, I think, tomorrow? And I'm ecstatic for this game. So yeah, here's going to be a span of 3 games that I did. Obviously, road to college. Road to the #1 pick. And we are making it work like clockwork. Trying to get these buckets. Trying to get these rebounds as a big. Those are the most important things you need to get. Buckets and rebounds and blocks every now and then. But I'm going to tell you right now, for this build, blocks really aren't a struggle, regardless of what is displayed in college. When I get to the NBA, you already know how it's going to be. We're going to have all kind of size power forwards, all kind of size centers, all kind of size small forwards. Long story short, a whole lot of blocks. But I got my boy Kelly dialing up another 3. And this boy has just been a beast on this team. And if 2K follows the same format as they did last year with the college, I think like college in terms of, all right, we're going to do college, we're going to do G League, however you want to get in the NBA, you'll get in the NBA. I'm probably still going to favor the route of college because like that route is undefeated as long as you have the extra option for badges, because the badges make that essential. You can get 4 extra badges depending on the categories or how you want to split up is the college. And UCLA, looks like, woo! Had a sneeze coming there. All right. But UCLA ironically offered me the perfect amount of points because with my, So with my playmaking, obviously, I think I'm limited to like 7 badges, but I don't really need those as a power forward. I just need to be able to put my and real quick, we're gonna get that block. Like I said, blocks aren't gonna be hard for this build, and the taunting is gonna be big with this build. You're not gonna see a whole lot, but it's all good. But the point was, it was really a good year in 2K for me. You know, I definitely got out not the amount of content I wanted to get out this season. But it's all good. Life hit me hard, and that jump shot's hitting, that dub's hitting. So we're gonna go on to our next game after this. It's a dub on Texas Tech. We move up in the tournament, and now I think this is the Elite 8 that we're going to be putting ourselves in to determine if we're gonna go to the Final 4. Obviously, if I'm on the road to being the #1 pick, 19-10 ain't bad, but I need to turn it up. I need a better stat line this time around against West Virginia, and I need to show that I am the star of the NCAA.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
All right. Give me that. So we got that team takeover activated, and this is another thing that really made 2K22 my career. And that right there is an example of things that didn't make it. Alley-oops. Alley-oops to me are dead because it's just too much. It's too high pressure of a situation for me to then remember exactly how to get the release down. And that's been my problem recently with 2K. I feel like they tend to go a little bit over with some of these meters, and like layup meters were a stretch for me back in the day when they brought them out. I'm like, I guess, but layups are more like just a timing in which you try to go for the layup or the move you go for in the defender's moves. That felt the simplest to me, but oh well. Now we got meters, and same thing for dunks. Give me that 3. But it was just irritating because like, all right, yeah. Here you got a fun new way to dunk, but it's not entirely foolproof. I'm not saying that it should have an 80% success rate or something, but it's just the bars is too confusing to read on the spot if you are a player like me. Personally, I need some time to process things and to kind of see what I'm doing, what I'm dealing with, and it just doesn't happen quickly for me. Sometimes I forget the whole time when I'm holding the stick, and I'm like, now I just blew a dunk for no reason and cost my team like a 8-point swing, because then it starts another run for the other team. But it's all good. Oh boy, in the corner, green release. You already know. I gotta get to know my teammates' names or nickname them or something. This boy from Michigan. Misspoke. This boy from West Virginia want to act like, oh, look at that. Another 3. Your boy going to that number 1. He getting that number 1 spot. Listen. If it's one thing I know, 21 points in the first half, 7 rebounds. I had 19 points in the last game total. So I've outscored my previous game. But yeah. If nobody ever tells you the best advice in this MyCareer mode, you want to get that takeover quickly. That's a big man green release. My advice to you is just go ahead, work on the badges. Work on the badges as early as you can. Go to the Chris Brickley drills. Get all that exposure because it's all important. But most importantly, obviously, go to college. Obviously, it's important that you succeed during the college trials. If you don't, there's still an opportunity to get into the NBA via draft combine. Me personally, I don't want to rely on that. I want to have to not do the draft combine. I want to be one of those clear cut first overall picks. Where you're like, yeah, he doesn't need to touch a weight. We know what he's capable of. It's a matter of where you're going to. Will I request a trade with this build? I won't give that away. But there is some drama on this team. And like I said, we will briefly go... Oops, hit the mic. We will briefly go through the drama. I don't want to make this a whole big series because I know 2K23 is coming out. And that's another dub, by the way, if you didn't know already. I want just enough content to be like, oh, well, he had his time. But also to be like, all right, well, I kind of intro 2K kind of like I did last year, and then I didn't do anything. Well, not last year. Maybe it was a different channel. Who knows? But the point is, I am trying to be more consistent, and it is a process. It is a day-at-a-time process, and I have faith in it. I have faith that I will get to where I need to be. So our last matchup is a favorite, Connecticut, school my big would have went to if the badges weren't very specific. I honestly wish that it didn't depend on the college you went to and the badges you got, because to me that'll shorten part of the creative process, because you're just like, all right, well, now I want to cater to these badges because I might not be able to rank legend and get those extra bad points every season. So you want to take advantage. So I don't know. I want to be able to enjoy almost equally. I would say just give some more equality in the choice, but still have the different choices. Still have the choices in which you can go to the NBA, or you can start off at the G League and work your way up, because I feel like both ways are equally as important. So making it seem like college is the end all be all in terms of your badges and your overall success, because nobody wants to be 4 badges down in a mode at this day and age. You can't pay for any badge upgrades or none of that. So there's got to be some way. And some gamers, they cheat the system by just working hard, and that's not even cheating the system. It's just the advantages they set forth for them. But yeah, so I personally say go to college, grind it out, and if it's the same case next year, 2K23, go ahead and just go to college and grind it out again, because it's just not going to be a better situation for your player. You're going to fill down with 4 badges. That's literally something that can get you into gold, if not a good solid silver. And yeah, it's just this day and age, you don't want to miss out on badges. Ever since badges were brought into the game, they've been made essential. It's clear as day that you can't really ball out without having a decent amount of badges. See my boy going in. See all that jumping. I don't need all that jumping. But yeah, so I want to have some GTA Online content coming out soon, because I have been just playing a bunch of GTA. I won't lie, playing a bunch of GTA. Madden's came out. Get into that. 2K is about to come out. Harry Potter is on the way. I'm excited about Harry Potter. You will get a bunch of Harry Potter content. I promise you that one. that one, if not anything else, you'll get a lot of Harry Potter Harry Potter content, because I am excited for that, the Harry Potter game. You might see that for, if they have it for PS4 too, you might see that for PS4 and PS5 on my channel. But yeah, but why cut the person? Namdi, I am doing quite well. I have a show coming up that I'm performing in. To those who don't know, I am an actor, voice actor, all of that, stage actor, film actor. I try to branch out my versatility. But I have a show coming out soon called Clybourne Park in Cleveland, Ohio, and I am excited about that opening day. And yeah, we're gonna pretty much take this game over, do what we need to do, take care of our business. Look at that. 18 points in the first half. It's a closer game, closer than I would like at this point. But once again, I'm still going in. I'm still doing what I gotta do. Still moving that ball around. I gotta make myself valuable. Oh yeah, Kelly. Oh yeah, go ahead and dunk it. I hope his last name's Kelly. I always feel like I either mix his name up with Kelly or I mix his name up with Ashley. It's either Kelly or Ashley, one of them. I'm pretty sure it's Kelly. But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You know, I just nicknamed him Kelly, Kelly Ash. Another thing I found difficult, regardless of badges, is the post fadeaways. Like the corner threes, bam, you see, I've been knocking it down this whole day. But post, like the threes, I've been knocking threes down the whole day. The post fadeaways, they're here again. This is my MVP chance. I'm going in. Like I said, I'm trying to be number one. I'm not trying to be number two. I'm trying to be number one. And I wonder where the storyline, if the storyline's different if you're number one pick.
So he goes two.
Team takeover activated once again. With 50 seconds left, up 9. Don't really need it. So we're just going to skip. That's another dub. Obviously. So yeah. Thank you for sticking around and hearing what I have to say about what I have coming up in my world and on here next. Next video is going to be the college championship game, which I'm really excited about. It was a fun time being at UCLA. I love 2K when they allow you to go to college, because who wouldn't, if given the opportunity in a video game to go to college and goof around and, you know, ball out. But that's about all I have for you guys. I will be dropping a video actually later this week. I plan on being like more and more consistent, trying to go 2 videos a week. But if not, please bear with me. I'm gonna get some kind of consistency going from here on out. And then I am launching a channel with all my skits and scenes and whatnot that I plan on doing. So stick around for that. All right, guys. Deuces. Like, comment, and subscribe.